What is up, YouTube? Now, if you're a regular to the channel, you was expecting this video. If you're new here, I just put some new shelving up and stuff, and I thought I'd do like a little collection update or room update, however you want to call it. Basically, I've been buying stuff on and off now for the last 2 years. Just want to show where I'm at with the collection before I move house. So this is going to be the last one in this room. The last ever look around or tour, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit of a mess because I've only just done the shelves and things aren't exactly where I want them. But if you hit that subscribe button, you'll see in the future where things are going to end up, because I will be moving stuff as I go along. And I'm obviously going to buy new. But yeah, let's have a look at how it's all set up now. It's obviously changed dramatically over the last 2 years. I started the channel about 1.5 years ago. So it's changed no end since then. But yeah, we'll have a little gander and see what it's all about. Here we go, the game zone. Now bear in mind, this is not a games room, this is my bedroom, hence the bed over there. But I think I'll start here. This is the main functioning area. So we've got a TV, it's a Samsung OLED S90D, I believe. Consoles that are wired in, I've got the PS5 Pro, I've got a PS2, and then a PS3 Super Slim. And also a VHS, so I can watch my VHSs. The reason I've done it this way is, with the PS2, I can play PS1 and 2, I can play PS3, and then 4 and 5 on there. So I can play all of my PlayStation games I want. I do have then a Kin Hank emulator just there, which scratches my itch for older stuff. I did have every other console, really. Well, not everyone, but I had a Master System 2, the 2 Mega Drives. I had a Saturn, a Dreamcast. I had a NES, SNES, GameCube, N64. I sold them all. Just wasn't getting used enough. But here's the console wall then. So we've got a PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. I've then got a PSP and a Vita, and then my homemade PlayStation clock. Over there, I have then got mostly Slims, so we've got the PS1, PS2 Slim, PS3 Slim, and then we've got 2 special edition PlayStations. We have got the Metal Gear Solid and God of War. This is a bit of a mess. So since I've done the new shelves, I needed some extra shelves, so I've taken them out of this unit. So it just meant, for now, I've had to dump some of my NECA figures there. These was always there, but I've had to dump those there. And then these are all kind of just crammed on one shelf now. Down here, I have various strategy guides and stuff. I've got Pokemon Black and White, Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon Platinum. That's still sealed, I believe. Is it? No, that one's not. Sword and Shield. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We've then got Tomb Raider, Last Revelations. I think that's... No, and I've just killed those. Tomb Raider Chronicles. Tomb Raider 1 and 2. Little Big Planet. Oddworld. LA Noire. GTA 3. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4. Sure I missed one then, yeah. Resident Evil 3. Got a fair amount here anyway. Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 6. We have then got GTA 5. I'm destroying this. These are the boxes off the little figures that Dave gave me. I didn't want to chuck the boxes. We've then got more here. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3. Various retro gaming magazines. There's a load of junk there, basically. This cabinet is VHS. This is my full VHS collection. And then we also have a travel cot. What every game room needs. I've then got a pyramid head picture here. This was sent in by Retro Rick, because the man is a legend. I can't thank him enough for that. I'm a massive Silent Hill fan. Over here we have my favourite game wall, basically. So my favourite franchises. Sorry if everyone's seen this before, but... So we've got the 2 Metal Gears on the NES, and then as we go through, I'm not going to name every game, but you can see I've got pretty much every Metal Gear Solid made, right the way across here. Then we run on to Silent Hill. I've pretty much got every one of those. Same with Resident Evil. I still love that Resident Evil 3 Steelbook. I can't believe I finally got one. We've got the Grand Theft Autos then. 1, London, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know the score. We'll then move on to the God of Wars, which is signified by Kratos there. Load of God of Wars. And then I do have Saw and Saw 2. I sold a vast, well, I say vast, I pretty much sold my entire PS3 collection. I kept those two because I really wanted to play them and I still haven't got round to it. All the Final Fantasies then. And then various, I'm pretty much there, I think. I've got Dirge of Cerberus. Obviously that's number 9. We've then got 10, 10 to 12, 13, 14, we've got 15 various times in different, we've got 2 steelbooks for 15, plus a sealed 15, we've got 16, 7, Rebirth, what's this one, Zodiac Age, the remake, 0, so we're doing alright. Oh, I do have Strangers of Paradise as well, which is, I just realised I've put down with my normal games. And you might think there's some of these missing, but they are going to be with my normal games. Here then we have a CRT. I can just chuck my PS1 on there or what. Sometimes I do like the retro feel, so I do have a CRT just in case. This is Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. This is Dracula's Tomb. Pretty cool collector's piece actually. And then the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. This is the PS2 version. Obviously you can tell by the colour, not the GameCube. I don't know if you can actually... Oh, I'm not going to get all that out, but it comes with some figures and stuff, a steelbook and an art book and whatnot. This is my little streaming setup, nothing fancy, but I've got my mic, my webcam, laptop, and that's how I stream if I ever stream. Now this is my main collection and really the main focus of my collection. Let's get this chair out of the way so we can see it a bit better. So if we start at the top, I've got Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 remaster for the PS4. That's a special edition with the skateboard. Over here then we've got the 20th anniversary PS4 controller, 30th anniversary PS5 controller, box for my Vita. That is that Vita sat over there. And then we've got various PS5 controllers. We've got the Hogwarts, Astrobot, God of War, Spider-Man. And then we have the 30th anniversary DualSense Edge controller. Still my favourite controller of all time. And we've got the 20th anniversary Steelbook. I'm not going to go through every game. It's going to take forever. But this is just how I've laid them out. I've got a few front facing. Ones I like the artwork on. Or special editions or whatever. I've got all the Lego cardboard sleeves. I just love that steelbook. I think it's ace. Some odd. I haven't really got any rhyme or reason with these. I just picked games that I thought looked cool. Then we've got the only on PlayStation sleeves. I've got the full set of those. I've put them in alphabetical order, so if they're not the right order, I apologise. I've just done like obviously B, G, H, R, S, and then there's S. T's and stuff. So yeah, I've got the full set of those, and then we move down to PS5. Done the same sort of setup, some of them front facing that I like the artwork on. Obviously some steelbooks there as well, and the Silent Hill 2 steelbook. PS5 then carries on down to this shelf. Chuck the light there just to fill a gap really, but this is so we can expand the PS5 collection. I've got another PSP, excuse me, this is a white one, but it's boxed, and then these are my PSP games so far, and then I got another PSP. This one is slightly damaged, the analog stick is knackered on it, but it still works, but it's just broken off. Next shelf down then. These are my favourite PS1 games. So basically that wall I had, they're my favourite franchises. If they're on a PS1, they're going to be here, if that's where they started. I've sold my PS1 collection. These are basically the majority of the ones I've kept. So we've got the Grand Theft Auto collection. We've got the Metal Gear Solid Twin Pack, which is the VR missions as well. And then we do have them as standalones. This is the one with the Silent Hill 2 demo. Not Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill demo. We've then got Silent Hill. Evil Dead, Ash vs. Evil. Hail to the King, actually. I really like that game, so I've kept it. Dino Crisis. I've got all these the wrong way. No, I haven't, because they go left to right. Dino Crisis 2. And then we've got Resident Evil Director's Cut, Gun Survivor 3, 2, and 1. So, yeah, that is that. This is a stack of demos. So, do you remember demos from the PS1? So that's a Tekken 3 one. Oh, they're just little magazines. Smackdown. We've then got oodles and oodles and oodles of demos. I was going to try and get the full set of those, and that's kind of gone on the back burner at the minute, but it's something to focus on in the future. To be honest, I haven't really looked at any for a while, so might get back into that. And then this, I bought this off Whatnot. Completely random purchase. I just thought it was cool as hell. I love the film Hook. So these are collectible cards, like movie cards. They've all got pictures from the movie on, and they come with a piece of gum. Obviously I wouldn't eat the gum now because that's going to be well out of date, but these are all sealed packs. Just thought it was a cool piece to have in the room. One of my favourite films of all time. And then we've got this little box here, the Pokemon box, but this has just got memory cards in. Not all official, just ones that have come with bundles or I've picked up on the way. Onto this shelf, got a Deadpool cable guy. I was using that, Laura bought me that, and I was using that all the time. But it's a little bit tall in the corner there, and it blocks off some of the screen. So if you're a game and you need to use the mini-map or something that's in that corner, it blocks it, so it's a real pain. I've put him up there for now. And then this is going to be kind of a Nintendo section. So we've got Mario, Super Mario Brothers 3, little Mario figure I got at a car boot sale, a Game Boy, which works, and then a box NES. I've got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NECA figures. I'm going to get the Funko Pops and stick them in there. That shelf looks perfect for them, as Retro Rob said. My very modest Switch collection. I've only just bought a Switch, so that's starting. And then we've got the Street Fighter 2 controller, the 25th anniversary, I believe, for the PS2, or it might be the 20th anniversary. I'm going to try and full set those, so I think that'll be really cool. It won't stand up now, well, I messed about with it. And try and get all those across there. I then got a giant Mario figure that Laura bought me for Christmas. This guy's huge and he's hard to find a home for, but when we move, I think I got an idea. Then got the official PlayStation carry case from back in the 90s. Pick up from Del Boys. I was eyeing these up for a while and he had one in store, thank God. So he texted me, he said, this is cool. I was like, it is, I'll buy it. I don't take much convincing. Another set of shelves then. Let me just move this chair again out of the way. Right, so the chair's moved. But yeah, another 2 sets of shelves with some shelving on top. These are just like little trinkets and tidbits. So we've got a Game Boy mug, Super Nintendo cup, a money box in a tin, a key ring, a Game Boy Light, a couple of the Toy Story figures. We've got a Bowser remote control car. Oh, I don't know if you can see, we've got a Gizmo at the back there, plush. He actually has babies inside him. That is actually my one from when I was a kid. We've got a Sonic plush, one of the original ones, 1991 on the ticket. Nightmare Before Christmas, I couldn't get my words out then. Jack Skellington. So Paige, my stepdaughter, bought me that for Christmas. And we've got a random Egon Spengler just before we get into some more Ghostbusters. Not gone mad with these. I've just picked up a few I had when I was a kid. There's a few more I want to get, but yeah, that's as we are at the moment. some little toy soldiers, the parachute one and stuff. I got a Nokia because that brings me back. This was a gift off Jordan from Wild Game Hunting. Thank you for that, dude. Gift off Retro Rob. I picked this one up somewhere along the way. And then this is a cheap little retro console I picked up off TikTok for a video. And then this little minifig is off my stepdaughter again. She made that. She purposely had it made. She said that's me playing my PlayStation. She couldn't get a controller though, unfortunately. So she said I'm stuck with a tablet. I got this isn't actually official PlayStation, I don't think, but I just thought it was pretty cool. Don't see it around a lot. And this, you definitely don't see around a lot. I'd never seen another one, so I seen it on eBay, grabbed it. Still never seen another one. So if anyone's got one, let me know, because I still haven't come across one. Before I forget, we've got a couple of posters, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, and God of War. And then a little, homage to Metal Gear here. We've got the Metal Gear Solid Premium Edition for the PS1. Then we've got the HD Collection Special Edition. And then these are the PAL keys. They're still sealed. I'm still debating whether to open them, but yeah, they're cool. A little Glukovich Soldier from Sons of Liberty. I am going to try and full set those as well, but they're hard to come by. And then this is a gift off Dave Chungus. Another YouTuber, a member of the Wolfpack channel member, a Solid Snake Tubbs. Various accessories then for the PS2. We've got controllers boxed, remotes, and then some memory cards. This is a memory card for the PS1. This was when they sold 1 million consoles or 1 million units. Only 1,000 of these made, so it's not rare, but it's pretty uncommon. They also did a console, but they only made 300 of the console, which is going to be like rocking all shit. But when I say the numbers, that's per region. There was 1,000 of them in PAL, 1,000 in NTSC, etc. A Game Over Light that Laura bought me, and then these are the PlayStation trainers, the Puma ones. If you haven't noticed, I've got a bit of a PlayStation fetish. I think these are cool. They've got the little logos embossed, and then on the bottom. Never wore them, and I doubt I ever will. But they're ace. And then we have some various collector's editions. We've got the Order, Tomb Raider again on the PS3, Duke Nukem, The Godfather. I kept this because this is class. It's got a little pen with it that is actually in the form of a needle. God of War, Ascension. We've got Gran Turismo 5 Signature Edition, and then the Mass Effect Special Edition on PS3. Last shelf, or last row of shelves, we've got Game Gear, which I'm really loving collecting for at the minute. I'm only going for cart only. I just realised I got like 3 carts inside there as well, so I need to get those out. I'm getting some cart holders made by Retro Rec, so they'll be coming shortly to get these put away. Couple of box ones. I'm not going for box, so they're just there. This was a gift off a subscriber, and then this one I picked up in a local shop, of all places. Some boxed PlayStation accessories then. So we've got a controller, we've got a multi-tap, memory card. This is a memory card for the PS1. We've then got the AV adapter box. I just thought it was, I seen it, I thought it was cool. Absolutely loving this. I am going to be doing a video with this soon, actually using it and playing through the game. I'm going to play through Resident Evil 2 with it, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And I never knew that PlayStation did black without the analog sticks, so I saw that boxed, I had to have it. God of War, the trilogy. This is the Pandora's Box edition. I've never opened it. It has been opened, it's not sealed, but basically you get the HD trilogy in here. Oh no, you don't get a HD double pack and Ascension, God of War 3. So yeah, pretty cool. We've got a box gun con then. This is in pretty good nick for its age. I can't grumble. And then we have another gun con, the Time Crisis one. It didn't have the game, but I had the game anyway, so I've put the game inside it now. So that is complete, but the box is a little tatty on that one. We've then got Metal Gear Solid, the collector's edition for number 5. Phantom Pain, with the arm doing the peace sign. Slitterhead collector's edition, I've still not played it, need to get it played. Collector's edition of Prince of Persia on the PS3, and then the Watch Dogs Dead Sect collector's edition. Move down then to PS3 accessories, so we've got a box controller there. This is actually PS1, so that should be on the other shelf. That is a PS1 controller. We've got the keyboard for the PS3 controller. We've got the other PS3 controller. So I've basically got one that's the DualShock 3 and one is the 6-axis. And then a box remote, still sealed. These are just here temporary at the moment until I sort something out because they don't display very well there. And then we have a Resident Evil 3 collector's edition with the statue and all that. Still sealed, that's never been opened. I don't know whether to open it or not, but you can all let me know about that one. And then this is a Resident Evil 3 little collector's thing. Oh, it's falling out. You've got the Stars badge, some umbrella, brooches and things like that. So I think it's pretty neat, you know, if you like the series. So yeah, that is about it. We do have a Pokemon poster there, but that will be going shortly. My son is having that. And I am getting a Red Dead Redemption poster off Retro Smash TV. So that's a little tour of my collection. Let me know if there's anything you find interesting, or if there's anything you've got yourselves, or if there's anything you think I should get, because I'm always collecting, I'm always looking for new stuff. But yeah, that's it as it stands. This is going to be the last ever room tour in this house. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but kind of good, because I know we're going on to bigger, better things. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up as well, because that really helps the channel. And I'll see you all on the next one. So take care of yourselves, stay safe, and game on.
Respect to the gamer, name of Wayne. In his royal PlayStation, Wayne's the same, and he's got love for the levels, high score or not. But for now, he'll show you why his collection's hot. Wayne's World! Game City! Play! Game City! Wayne's World! Play! His realm, y'all! His game haven! Right.